Jerry Jeudy finished as wide receiver 21, 67 receptions, 100 targets, 972 yards, 6 touchdowns, and averages 6.7 targets per game. Thoughts on Jerry Jeudy?
I think Judy's going to have a really big year, or at least a bigger year. So I expect him to creep up. I don't know if he lands in that wide receiver one territory, Derek, but I do think he's closer to that fringe wide receiver one territory. So maybe somewhere 16 or above, right? So he's going to climb 5 or 6 spots, is kind of where I think that is. Um, and I think a large part of it is just do the offense. Like Judy is the young guy. He is the one who probably has the most speed on him. He's not going to have to play in the slot. So I think some of that's good and some of that's bad. There's a really good argument for saying that he plays better out of the slot if he would just open himself up to that that skill set and that usage. He's not quite embraced it the way I think a lot of Denver fans wanted him to yet, but nevertheless, um, I like Judy. I like him because you can still pick him up as like a top end wide receiver 3, right, when you're drafting, and being able to do some different things and have a fun lineup with Jerry Jeudy in it with some real firepower ahead of him if you choose to format your roster going receiver heavy right away.
Yeah, I mean, where he's coming off the board is kind of that wide receiver 23, kind of an early 5th round type of pick there. And that sounds about right to me. There's a lot of guys kind of in that same ballpark that I would be willing to take the shot on him over some of these other guys, right? Like Terry McLaurin. I think I'd rather take the shot on Jerry Jeudy over Scary Terry this year, just from the standpoint of I think I'm a bigger believer in uh, the bounce back of Russ than I am of this, the transcendence of Sam Howell. Christian Watson, right? Like he's a guy going before Jerry Jeudy. I think I'd rather do that. Christian Watson had an outlier when it came to touchdown percentage, as far as what he was able to do there. Keenan Allen, a guy too that has seemingly he kind of started to be on the decline there a little bit. All 3 of these guys going right before but right before Jerry Jeudy. I think I'd rather take the shot on Jerry Jeudy on that one there and just see how that one kind of comes to play. But I think you're right. Right, I think that is very easy for. I think it'll be we'll see a very easy kind of wide receiver 2 finish for him. I don't think that we see him get up into wide receiver 1 there, but it certainly wouldn't surprise me to see him outperform wide receiver 23 and get up in there even at wide receiver 17, 18, and he's still recurring draft capital and draft value for you at that point.